Okay, I want to apologize for my last video, uh, and I made another one, and I realized I was way out of camera range on the rubbing off and everything like that. So I'm going to just, what I did, I made the other video and I dipped my carving into the stain solution. So I'm not going to dip it again, but I'll show you with another carving what I'm going to do. What this is this is Min Wax wood finish. It's golden oak. Now with my base I have some Min Wax dark walnut, which is very dark. You do not want to use that if you're going to dip your carving into it, because it just turns it black, and you don't want that. You want it to darken it. Now I warned you now, a lot of people, they don't want their carvings that dark. That's fine. I like it like this, okay? So I'm just giving you what I'm doing, okay? That is not a solution that you have to do. I take, after I let the boiled linseed oil dry, I take this Min Wax and I have already dipped the piece into that, and you see how it has darkened. But what it also does is the darkness gets in the wood, and you get these little like you can actually see the grain of the wood as it darkens up, and I like that, in other words. Now a lot of people don't like it. Fine, that's good, but I do as the antiquing solution. Now all I simply did was this. I took the figure, this is another figure that I had painted. I take it, I dip it into the solution just like this, okay, and then I began immediately wiping it off. I mean immediately. You don't wait, you don't set it out for 5 minutes or anything like that. You immediately begin to wipe the excess off. And it's like an antiquing, basically. The reason I use golden oak is because it is a lighter. Do not use a dark walnut or it will just turn it black. Now, as you see with this figure, now I always put the boiled linseed oil on first because it doesn't soak as much into the carving as without, if you just put it in without any boiled linseed oil, because it kind of seals. Boiled linseed oil seals the piece, is what it does. And you wipe it all down, and then you set it aside. And you see how it brings out that color and that luster? But more than that, look how it brings out the wood. How it goes into the cracks of the wood and just brings out the beauty of the wood itself. Now, when it dries, it's not as beautiful. It's kind of flat. But once you hit it with a your finish, then it begins to luster even more, in other words. So that is what I do. This is not for everyone. I understand that. Please don't send me letters saying that I shouldn't do this or anything like that. I just have done this because I like it. I like to darken it up. That's why whenever I paint, you notice when I take it out of the painting thing, it's hardly got any color at all. I use the stains and the boiled linseed oil to bring the color out in it. Now here is the finished piece with, you see how it brought it out? See how when I left there, it had very little darkness to it at all. But if you look real close, you can see where the stain has really gone into the areas that showing the wood through. And I like that. It is not for everyone, I admit that, but I like it. Some people have asked me, what is this new stain, or what is this new way that you're doing? This is what I do after the boiled linseed oil. A lot of people use boiled linseed oil before they paint. I use it after the paint, and then I use this stain to darken it even more, to give it to bring the wood look out even more. So this is one of the things that I do now. It is different than what I used to do, but I warned you. If you want to do this, then please just trial and error. That's what I did. That's how I found out. I used a dark walnut at first on one of them, and it was way too dark. And once you stain it, you cannot get that off of it. It soaks in. So if you look at it, how it has brought the luster out into the carving itself. It fades it, but yet it brings that wood look out into it. And I like that. I like that a whole lot. So I just wanted to show you what a new thing that I do. And if you would like to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, then, or just, I would say experiment. Experiment before you put a real nice carving. Please don't write me and say, Gene, I had a real nice carving and it's ruined now because of what you told me. So you have to experiment. I did. But I find the golden oak to be a very light color, and but yet darken it enough in that sense. Okay? All right. Well, thank you very much, and God bless you. And I'll show you the finished piece.